Hello and welcome everyone to week 6 of the Seither Chronicles League play. And welcome everyone all across from YouTube, Twitch, and X. Super cool to be hosting across all these platforms this evening. And I'm your host tonight. My name's Creature. Super stoked to be here as we head halfway through our season 1 of the Seither Chronicles League play. And tonight we will be kicking things off our first game with a couple legends. We have Old Man Gamer and Miss Firefly facing off tonight. And something we don't see too often is a pirate deck mirror match as we start into, or what I should say is the league. Viking decks have dominated the league so far. So to see two pirates up next to each other is going to be a very interesting. This will be a very exciting game here. So, but hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Thanks for hanging out, and also you always know I gotta shout out the Ultimate Fan Cast, hosted by Brian Stout, BBS, and Lord L, and more recently known Lord Elrug. So, but they put together epic intro there. Always gets the juices going. A great week by them. They just released their video this week. Was Marissa is their latest episode. So be sure to check that out on their YouTube channel, Ultimate Fan Cast. Awesome stuff there. Another great week. So, but hope everyone's having a good night, and let's settle in. Yeah, I accept hats for sure. Most definitely. But great to see you, sir. Hope the day went well. Now we just get to kick back and relax, hang out. I think this is also Gamer's first time on stream here, or featured on stream. One of the homies, he's very close to me in this game, and he was right alongside in the creation and development of this game. So a lot of the things that you see here today is a product of him, and so what a treat we have with we all get to see him play through tonight. So if there's a game to watch, this is it. Firefly, last time she was played in League, I believe 2 weeks ago, she was on a tear, went 2-1, taking down Tony Pepperoni, who is the first annual Seither Cup champion back in Richmond towards the end of last year, back in October. And he took it down, and the finalist drywall guy, Firefly, beat them both. So she's feeling good, looking to extend that win streak, see what she can do here. So oh yeah, that's gonna be slow going. Popping comments up. Oh, you know what I do like though? I do like this. This is pretty cool. We should probably show this one instead. Yeah. And down below, you have all our links down there to check us out through all the different platforms. We are on Instagram, X, Discord. Discord is where our ecosystem exists. The heartbeat of the battle bunnies, the root of the hearth tree, whatever you say, that is where it happens. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let's actually turn that off because it gets in the way. Awesome. Very cool. So everyone hanging out here in the chat. Oh, cool. We need to get you a Battle Bunnies hat. Yes, we do. Got it. Let's go. Very cool. All right, well, let's check into the gameplay here. As things get started off, Gamer opened up with Doug. Always great to see Doug that first round here, as you're looking to get all your deck hands out and play. No, we got our dogs. They're all perked up, excited for league play tonight, making sure they don't go off the rails here. But yeah, Doug, great to see out and play here for Gamer. He's got the deck hand starting to swirl around. Gamer has Mill on the brain. And what Doug is able to do, he discards a card from the top of your opponent's grimoire for each of your deck hands in battle. As we see here, we have Grace O'Murphy, who is indeed a deckhand as well, and that third mate, also a deckhand. So once per turn, Gamer can activate Doug and discard 2 cards off the top of Miss Firefly's deck. But Miss Firefly is saying, hold up there, I'm going to play Jackbeard. Incredible card here. When he's played, he's able to harvest his grimoire for a inventory item and equip it to himself, which is absolutely perfect. As it stands currently, Jackbeard is at 8 Seither and Doug is at 7. And we know these pirates do not play tradesies. Jackbeard has a green light on Doug. Gamer does respond and plays the halt. They don't have tradesies, but they do have halt. And all halt does is exactly that. It stops an attack on one of your creatures in battle. Just as effective. Well, not as effective as tradesies. Gosh, if we had 3 trap cards that work like tradesies, oof, it'd be blood in the streets. Nope. Just delays an extra turn. Firefly's turn ends at the end of that attack there. Back over to Gamer. Excuse me. Now Gamer is able to respond with his own. Ooh, instead of bringing more deckhands out into play, he answers back with a Jackbeard of his own. Wait, are we seeing double? Oh my gosh. Now, what's great about this situation for Gamer here is now Jackbeard, not only does it have that fancy ability that is able to harvest a inventory item from his grimoire, but he also has this sneaky little guard ability. And guard means that if Firefly here is to try and attack Gamer, you have to go through Jackbeard first before you can target Doug. So Jackbeard just prolonging Doug's visit that much longer. So great heads up play there. He's assuring Doug at least an extra turn here. Let's see what he's able to do. Hopefully, let's see if he has an inventory item in his hand to where he can just harvest for the one he doesn't have, to where he can essentially, ultimately what I'm saying is he would be able to equip 2 inventory items to Jackbeard here. Whereas originally you'd only be able to do 1. And why that is relevant is because, hang on. Yeah, Grace is still in play. Yeah, so 8 would do it. Jackbeard, yeah, Jackbeard would still go down to an attack from Firefly's Jackbeard, excuse me. Yeah, no Ooh, he grabs a shield, which is curious. Very curious. Okay, he does go for the Doug play. He has just one deckhand in play. So just one card. Ooh, and that Doug going down in the feral pile quick this first round. You hate to see it. That's okay. I will say it's very much okay. Miss Firefly, she's got Jackbeard rolling. She's got Grace rolling. Even with another Captain's Hook equipped to Grace, she's ready. She's locked and loaded here. I love this aggressive start. We're seeing relatively two different kind of starts here. You know, Firefly going a more aggressive attack. Yep, got to go through Jackbeard first. And that's fine. That Jackbeard will still go through. Firefly's Jackbeard will go through Gamer's Jackbeard as well. So I'd be interested. Anyone who's here in the chat watching along with us, we got, like I said, we got two legends. We got fan favorites in here. Who are you guys rooting for? Who would you like to see take down this game? This is week 6. Week 6. We are deep into the season here. I know it as well. We can also, let's get a little ambiance going. Perfect. Beautiful. There we go. So of course, this game takes place in a nice medieval tavern in some mead. I need a horn I can drink out of, like a Viking horn or something. That's what I need. Queen herself says, Miss Firefly, representing for the Valkyries. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Valkyries are doing great this season so far. We have Miss Firefly and Marissa holding it down. Okay, let's. Ooh, and we also have an interesting situation as well, right? Is that current 8 and 7 is 15 and 19? Okay. Ooh, yeah. Gamer needs to update his Seither pool, but that's all right. King's Court. He's done with that hand. He's able to. Everyone hates that table because those cards fall when they shuffle. Ooh. We get a little glitchy there. Awesome. So now, as you know, the game starts to develop a little bit more. Firefly is going to need to find some more creatures to put in play. Gamer's got a big Seither pool going on right now, and what that means for anybody newer to the game, right? The objective of this game is to be the player with the most Seither in play. And what you do is how you find out the total Seither is you just add up all the Seither that's represented on each card in the top left corner. So we see here Doug has 5. I'll get to the dice in a second. Grace has 4. Jackbeard is showing 6. So all those numbers is their Seither number. And all you have to do is just add up all the numbers of all your creatures in play, and that is your total. And as long as your total is higher than your opponent's, you will be victorious. And you have 7 turns to do it. So at this end of 7 turns, whoever has the most will win the round. Again, with these die that are on these cards here, that's showing any buffs or increases to their Seither. And so Doug is getting a little help from his friends, Miss Grace O'Murphy. She has a sweet little ability that gives adjacent pirate creatures +2 Seither. So that's where we're seeing that 7 instead of a 5. And the same thing with this Jackbeard here. He has an 8 instead of a 6. And now we see Gamer updated his Seither pool. This little reader here is where we show and indicate to players what our total is. Firefly was able to take down that Jackbeard. He was quite a pest. So now, doors wide open for Firefly to come back and just start taking it down here. She's got 2 solid attackers in play. No weapons in sight yet for Gamer. We know he's hungry for one. But he's got to roll with the punches here. He's got to play with what's in his hand. Another tip as well, or another thing that's interesting and native to this game, is there is no draw phase for your turn. And what that means is typically you'll see at the beginning of card games, both players start their turns by drawing the top card off of their grimoire or deck. In this game, in Seither Chronicles, you do not. So you draw whatever hand you draw into are the cards you have to play with. So you have to think around some of those challenges sometimes. Granted, this game does offer a fair amount of draw support to help navigate and find those key pieces to a winning strategy. And here we go. We're seeing a very effective strategy come to full force here, just about. Gamer was able to get those deckhands out in play, helping him by his side. Guys, I need some help here. It's just me. No problem. The deckhands are in play, all 4 of them. Triggers it, discards the top 4 of Firefly's deck. Ooh. Saucy. Ooh. Gamer plays normal retreat, able to return creature and play back to their hand. Scoops up that Aurora the Fixer, saves her for later, which is great because now it opens up another spot on that combat row here. Which allows him to play another creature. Other than that, might make room for another deckhand. Very cool. All right, so it looks like it's back to it's Firefly's turn here. I think she's just double checking her math, making sure that the creature she wants to target to attack will go through. And it's great to take your time, really understand where you want to go and how you want to navigate your turn. And attacks, a creature can't attack until it has a weapon equipped to it. When you have that ability, you definitely want to be careful about who you're attacking into. But the funny thing is, Beard removed one turn. Aurora the Fixer has a rally ability that rescues a creature with Seither of 5 back into battle, able to grab that Doug right back into play, picked up right where he left off, discarding yet another 4 cards. This is going to start to hurt. It's like a little mosquito you just can't get. Yeah. That is the power of Doug. Just needles you turn after turn. These pirates are interesting because it has a fair amount of cards that can recycle cards out of the feral pile, making Doug even more effective. Okay, we're getting deeper into this round here. 23 to 12. Firefly's got to switch it up a bit. Maybe I say that because at the end of the day, she has two valid attackers here, and she's just going to keep laying it on thick. She should be attacking with that grace. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. There we go. Firefly is starting to see an opening here. Second wind, able to get back that grace. Man, here we go. Two turns in a row, we're seeing creatures come out of that feral pile. Oh my gosh. And he's able, he just brings Doug right back. Golly. Gamer, save some for the rest. Sheesh. We're starting to get to an interesting decision point now, too, with all this recycling of Doug and these pesky deckhands turn after turn. Firefly is down to 23 cards in her grimoire. And we are heading to a sixth turn. Keep in mind, this round will end after once both players complete their 7th turns, and we will head into round 2. And brings up another great aspect of this game is most card games, you play essentially one round, one game, that's it. Whoever wins, wins. In this game, in Seither Chronicles, one game consists of 3 rounds. That first round that we are in currently, players draw into 10 cards for their starting hands. Play up to their 7 turns, and at the end of 7 turns, if it gets there, the player with the most Seither, of course, will be the winner. That round will end, and players will head into that second round. To win a game, you must win 2 of the 3 rounds. So if you win the first round, you're looking to shut it down and take down that second round to win the game. Whereas your opponent that lost that first round, they're looking to fight with everything they got just to see and extend it to that third round. Both players fighting for something. Look at that. Quick work by Firefly. Just a turn before, Gamer had all 6 creatures in play on his combat row there. And now we see, where did everyone go? Just those lonely little second mates left. And Gamer did exhaust a lot of those resources that are able to get cards from the feral pile back into his hand or his back onto the board. Can he do it again? Ooh, and he concedes, I believe. Wow, Firefly, love it. She played, I don't know, 5 cards maybe that whole round, and she just stayed persistent with it. She stayed positive, saw through it. It's like, I guess I just keep attacking with everything I got. And that's exactly what you do. You got to weather all of those extra cards there. Great round, Firefly, going up 1-0 here. Game 1 against co-creator Gamer. Let's go. Firefly feeling well rested after a week off there. Picked up right where she left off. Love to see it. Not only that too, but well, keep in mind here as we go into the second round here, both players have Doug and Jackbeard in their feral piles. meaning Pirate Mothy is the one that is left in both of them, both of their decks, excuse me. The card they're going to be looking for here is Avenger. Right now in this second round, they're going to be looking for Jackbeard yet again. Doug can be effective short, but Jackbeard will be that number one grab. They will also be happy with Pirate Mothy in their hand if they drew into it. Firefly might be looking for a salvage card to get those Captain's Hooks out of her feral pile back into her deck. She did go relatively aggressive with those. For each individual unique card in a deck, a player can have a maximum of 3 copies of a single card. So if we saw that 2 of the Captain Hooks were played in that first round, there's only 1 of them left in the Grimoire. Another cool highlight of the Seither Chronicles and how this game plays. At the end of each round, players do not shuffle their discard or their feral pile back into their decks. All the cards that are played in that feral pile or that are in the feral pile, they stay there. So create some interesting decision points for players as they navigate through each of their rounds, being extra careful about how greedy, aggressive they want to get with it. Each deck can favor different play styles, catering to each type of player, which is super cool. I'm excited here. This is going to be a very interesting round. I'm Firefly. I'm trying to be thinking one word, and it's aggression. Now, how can we do that knowing that a lot of those cards that made that aggressive strategy happen and work so well in that first round are now in our feral pile, so we have to find a way to cycle those back into play here rather quick. Also pending on what gamer does here. And there we go. The Captain's Hook that gamer was looking for last round made an appearance in his opening hand. Feels great about that. Wow. And gamer wasn't done yet with his last Aurora the Fixer there. He lays it on thick. And one more Aurora the Fixer grabs Doug back into play. Played Call to Valhalla, which is a treasure card that allows the player to harvest up to 2 creatures from their Grimoire into play. Great card to see that first round there. Or first turn, excuse me. All right, Firefly. Let's see how she's doing here. Let's see. One of the distinct differences as the rounds progress. That first round, players draw into a 10-card starting hand. 10-card starting hand, yeah. Second round, players draw into a 7-card starting hand. And then if we make it to that third round, players will draw into a 5-card starting hand, presenting different challenges for each player as the game continues to grow longer and longer. I believe she played one of the hero discards a Noble Retreat. There's only 1 left in her Grimoire. I'm pretty sure it's Pirate Mothy. All she needs is Pirate Mothy plus that third captain's hook, Doug can go bye-bye. She can activate Mothy, discard a card down from his hand. Money's on Firefly. I agree, Dario. Let's get some Dark Seither bets going. Anybody new checking out the stream this evening? This is the Battle Bunnies trading card game called the Seither Chronicles. We are featuring some of our league play this evening. League is played every week, Thursday nights and Saturday afternoons. You get 2 days. Pick which one works for you. Get a chance to hang out, meet some of the other players here, learn all about the game. We are constantly and daily working on this game every day. I'm very excited here. You can check out everything and all that we do here in our Discord, and I'll flash that up for a little while here with this super cool fancy banner. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. There's a link to our Discord there. Feel free to hop in there and check it out. What a special place that is, and how awesome the team has made that experience. Right away, you're greeted with a fun little game to kind of sort you into your class. A very sweet play on the Pottermore experience, sorting witches and wizards into their houses. Saying that was my experience, and that's what got me excited right off the bat. You get to meet some of the special characters found within the lands of Käningard. Ooh, and Mothy comes out and play, the last hero for gamer. But that is the place to be and check out. And I'll flash that up there for a minute. Awesome. And we got some links in there in chat. If you're just hanging out, just want to ask some questions or what have you, feel free. Actually, I'm going to do one better. I will literally be right back. Awesome. The game is the Seither Chronicles game. What we have so far is some of our beta, alpha decks. These are the gameplay that's being featured tonight are our 2 classes that we released so far. And this match specifically, we are featuring the Pirates. Both of these players are playing the Pirate deck. Next round, we will definitely get on the Viking deck here. But yeah, we did I know it's a bit shiny and glimmery. Oh, you know what? I'll put another one here without this seal. But this is our starter deck product here, and it comes with both the Viking and Pirate starter decks, and we are currently working on the next editions, the next classes to come out, which are the Shamans and Valkyries. Okay, and now for a little more, I'm gonna be a little crinkly for a second. I'm doing this just for stream here. One might be able to tell. Okay, this trading card game is presented and made by the team at Battle Bunnies. And the game, this trading card game, is featured from the lore and story from the Battle Bunnies novel, The Unlikely Spartan, which was released just this last year. And it dives into a beautiful story filled with adventure, magic, all sorts of goodies as we follow the paths of Hoplite, the Unlikely Spartan, which is this absolutely, we're a little glitchy. Oh no, we are super glitched. Uh-oh. Oh, terrible time to do that. Whew. Okay. Are we here? Yep. So what you're seeing here is how the game is traditionally played over the course of 3 rounds. And that's what we use for league play. Again, if you're shoot, can you guys hear me all right? I'm lagging, I think, a little bit. Right? Are we good? Okay. Yeah, I keep seeing the stream freeze. Sorry, Daria. But yes, you can. Yeah, what you see here is the game featured of 3 rounds. If you're just playing at home, hanging out, having fun, you can absolutely play 1 round and call it a day too. No problem. People, definitely want people the freedom to play how they'd like to. To get the full experience of the Seither Chronicles and how it's played, usually exists over the course of 3 rounds. So, and again, too, this is all taking place on Tabletop Simulator off of Steam. So that's why, too, the gameplay and everything can be a little longer than intended. Of course, we are working, developing on those digital clients being able to um, essentially create a Seither Chronicles trading card game app. And that is in the works. But you can also pick up I think we have the link here for the website where you can order the cards and check them out. But one of the things I was saying is all this game is based off of the lore and the story of the Unlikely Spartan. So all the characters featured in here are characters from the story. And the story itself, the book, The Unlikely Spartan, you can find that, I believe, on Amazon, Spotify. What's that other one? Audible. Man, Seither Chronicles Twitch has got my back. Absolutely. You can check out that link. And there we have our box sets, our alpha box sets, or as we like to call them too, our manuscripts. Again, this game has some really cute and awesome flavoring and theming, reflecting the story, right? The grimoire is the Battle Bunny's Bible, if you will, which holds all the secrets and the lore of Käningard and all the historical events that took place there. And each card is essentially a page taken out of your grimoire, telling your own story. And the heroes that lead the way to tell your tale of victory. Absolutely. This is an exciting year for Seither Chronicles trading card game. Just next month, actually. The team, the Battle Bunnies team, we are headed to Raleigh, North Carolina for the playthrough. I believe it's playthrough, right? Yeah, playthrough GameCon. It is a convention all about games all over. And that's right, we will be there in force, the Fluffle, and we will be demoing the game. We will be live streaming the game. Excited to showcase it there, meet some new friends. If you're in the area or interested in trying to attend some of those events, be sure to check it out in our Discord. I believe there is a section there that tells everything about the, I could probably even post a link for the playthrough convention. But that is where we'll be next as we unveil the next chapter of our story. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The gamer leveled the playing field here with that Jackbeard and Pirate Mothy. Okay. Unfortunately, though, there is 45 minutes to a game, so they're only going to have 2 minutes to that third round. They are essentially tied. Let me let them know, or I'll have to let them know. We're gonna try and get that third round going here. Absolutely, yeah. I know there's some other events They have whatever reason it is. North Carolina has some wonderful Comic Cons and Game Cons. It just fits perfectly with our home base there. So that is where you can expect to see us all over North Carolina, but we absolutely have designs and plans to travel to other parts of the country, visiting other Comic Cons and meeting new players from all around. Again, too, we will be making our way back to Richmond. I believe that is in October. That is the genesis of the Fluffle. That is where things started. That is where the first annual Seither Cup took place. History was made. Names were carved to stone. And also, too, Dario, if you know of any conventions or any events around the area that would be a great fit to host the Battle Bunnies, let us know. Again, this is the year for Seither Chronicles. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that fancy name thing. Awesome. Cool, yep. Play through that link there. Thank you. Absolutely. Dario, that's funny. I mean, yeah, the Golden Coast, I mean, I can't compare to that. I mean, I'm in South Florida, so I mean, I feel you on that, man. I mean, it's knowing that everyone else is freezing in a fair amount of places. I'm just wearing shorts every day of the week. But over there on the opposite end, our Fluffle and the Battle Bunnies team, we do extend all the way over there into Australia. And I know they are on the hunt and have a few different events they are looking to attend and represent the Battle Bunnies. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for some of those as the year continues here. That would be absolutely epic. So that would be a great fit. Very cool. It does look like our time is up here. Let me just double check with the rest of. Okay. Okay, Firefly did concede round 3, so Gamer did win. Gamer did win that first game there. Awesome. Okay. That's what we will do. Let's see who's back. All right, Hambear and Stretcher back. Wow, looks like almost everyone's back. Ooh, excuse me. We are waiting on one more game to wrap up this evening. Again, each night. Maybe we just all need to, call in some Valkyries and fly us across seas. Maybe some dragons. We need to start putting them to work. I think they can carry the gear. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Yeah, tonight we will be featuring 3 games. We play 3 games during stream, which is pretty great. Some good gameplay here. We do a little bit of hanging out, some silly talk, some game talk, battle bunnies talk. Awesome. Anybody looking to check out the first edition box sets? It's up there on the website. Not only that, too, but we also have our own custom play mats, which are actually seen here. We have, I'll scroll over. We have the Imaginook Falls play mat and the Chaotic Sea featuring the Queen Hare's Revenge playmat as well. If you are to get playmats, both of these come together, and they have a gorgeous hand-stitched bag that they sit nicely in, all rolled up. Get everything you need. Our custom dice as well. 2 starter decks, a startup guide, all the goodies, everything you need to do. Yep, see. Yep, so we have a new player this evening, so Jill is being patient and working with them as they play their first games here. Always great to see. And this is what we are all about in these beginning with this game right now, is encouraging new players to give it a try and come hang out with the creators and people who have been around for a little while, creating a great dynamic and very inviting and welcoming experience. So big shout out to Jalil for helping Shizzler out. Not only that, I'm talking about Shizzler. Shizzler's episode, actually, I believe, was released 3 weeks ago now on the Ultimate Fancast. Yes. If you missed last week's episode, who was last episode? Anybody know? It was the Queen Christican's episode was last week. Ultimate Fancast. Check him out on YouTube. Always lots of goodies going on here. The Battle Bunnies. Events every day. I will say this is like probably the second time I was fortunate enough to have gotten a hardcover first edition. It should be. Yeah, I don't even want to open this any further. I've done enough. Okay. to all the artwork as well. Artwork for the cards were made by Frank Lenatra and Krista Lenatra. And card design, Amy and Krista. And here's what we have here. I don't know, Dario, if you have seen these cards, or if you've held them in your hands yet or not, or had an opportunity. But here are the backs of them. If you've seen some of the lower, this graphic looks familiar. It is the Grimoire. One of my favorite features about these cards that you won't see on any other trading cards is this gorgeous purple gilding, right, on the edges of the card. They're nice, thick stock as well. They don't feel flimsy, like you can just, it doesn't feel like a piece of paper. These are battle tested. It's got a nice semi-gloss finish on it. And some other cards as well. We have our Sketch Rare, which is our first legendary. We have a Sketch Rare version of Hoplite. Hoplite the that too, but I also have, we also have, this is where the real gets real. I don't know if you're going to be able to see these too well. But these are our holographic, our first ever printed holographic cards. And it's for each hero. So all the heroes, right? And we can see at the bottom part of the card. Oh, that's kind of tough to read. These are all our heroes, which were printed in as holographics. And those you can only get in person as well. So when that first show pops up in Australia, that'll be the time. Absolutely. The team did an incredible job creating the cards. To hold them in our hands for the first times is absolutely incredible. So, but yes, we are currently working on the development of the Shamans and Valkyries. Very exciting, as we get to introduce some new heroes that we all know and love. Queen Christikins, Miss Firefly. Ooh. Those shamans. What are those shamans up to, I wonder? Marth the Mad? Whoa. No. So the heroes, we do have some Ultimate Heroes in here. Some of their artworks from Ultimate Heroes are in here. But the heroes are based off of some of the iconic main characters from the Unlikely Spartan book. So that's where a lot of those characters are from. Um, but for instance, too, right? We currently have. I think I just have the. I just have the Viking deck on me. My pirate deck is at the shop. Um, but for instance, in this moment, right, we have right pirate. He sneaks away from me every time. I can't tell. Where the heck is he? Ah, there he is. Right, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's not it. See. All right. So yeah, this one here, right? For instance, is Hesk, who is a member of the who's a member of the Battle Bunnies Fluffle. Right. This is his ultimate hero. So we can see that artwork being featured here, and exactly like Frank is saying as well. Even all of us, everyone has an opportunity to be a trading card in the Battle Bunnies Seither Chronicles game. Experience alone, needing to understand that, like, is like that is so special to think about. Having an opportunity to be a part of the game, have your own character be in the game, and then you open up some cards, open up some boosters, and you pull your card and you're sitting with your friends or your kids or your family. What a special moment that is, and just how cool. Um, so absolutely incredible, and I'm very excited to continue to develop more, adding more cards, more characters, and more members of the Fluffle into the story, into the game. Ah, all right. Well, let me be right back then. One moment. All right. We are back at it. I know I was just yapping away. Yap. I got distracted. You see what had happened was it was the holographic cards. They just couldn't see. They blinded me for just a moment. All right, let's hop into game 2. This is gonna be good. We have Jalil. Oop, we're cheating. We're cheating. We're not supposed to see their cards. No cheating. Well, you know what? Before I do that, they didn't reset the timer. Cool. What the hey diddly? There we go. Sheesh. Awesome. Okay. So yes, we have Jalil and we have Stretch Rabbit taking the stage here. Oh gosh. Except it wouldn't be Aaron hosting because he's not here. So we have Stretch and Jalil. Again, who's got it? Who's got it? Who's rooting? Who's rooting for Stretch? Who's rooting for Jalil? Interesting thing about Jalil here. He is currently in 3rd place. To get into 2nd place, he needs to tie 2nd, he needs 1 point. To be solo 2nd needs 2. To be in 1st, well, he needs 6. He needs 7 to take the lead to be in 1st. 7 points will do it. If he wins 2 of the 3 games tonight, 2 out of the 3 games, he will tie 1st place. If Jalil goes 3-0, we will have a new leader for season 1. And we haven't seen a new leader for season 1 of League since the 1st or 2nd week. The story time. That was a short story-ish. Drywall in the chat. Always great to see you, brother. Finalist of the Seither Cup. Mind you, only learned a few hours before even the start of the game. The rest is history. We're going to get Dario in here. Get Dario in the mix. Ooh. That would be incredible. All right, we're going to hop into some gameplay here. Jalil opens up with the Lothbrock. With a level 1 Battle Axe. Level 1 Battle Axe is able to give +2 Seither. Level 1 Battle Axe gives +2 Seither to the Lothbrock, bringing him up to an 8. Shark bait in play with the spy ability is able to be played on your opponent's side of the board, dropping Lothbrok back down to 6. Call to Valhalla. Stretch opens up with Hoplite the Farmer. Unfortunately, doesn't get the benefit from it as it is a rally ability. Rally is an ability that's triggered from your hand, or when it's played from your hand. So he's got a dual retreat to follow up with that. Another call to Valhalla. I wonder what he's going to search for. He's already got one shark bait in play. Will he find another? Stretch showing. Strong opening hand here with 2 call to Valhallas. Let's see which route he wants to go in. Which line is he going to take? Okay. Yep. One moment. All right. Back. All right. Stretch put the Lothbrok into play, accompanied by a loyal servant. Loyal servant is able to redistribute his own Seither and give it to other creatures in play. As we see, the loyal servant reduced his Seither down to 1 here. He is at 4. So he may reduce this card's Seither down to 1 and distribute the extra Seither to any creatures. Stretch went and reduced it all the way down to 1 and redistribute those extra 3 to Lothbrok. So that's why we see Lothbrok up here at 9 strong, turn 1. Pretty healthy. No equipment play yet. Oh, wow. And Stretch won his first game too, which is also very interesting. Stretch winning means Hambear did not pick up some additional points. Hambear is also in the mix. He is very close. I think he's in 4th right now. And there's a point that separates players from 5th to 2nd place right now. So atop the leaderboard is getting very, very tight. Each week gets a little more dramatic. Again, our Tournament of Champions, which is the epic conclusion of our Season 1, will take place the last, I believe it is, it's the last week in March. I believe it's Saturday, I want to say, I'm pretty sure it's the last Saturday in March is the Tournament of Champions. And that is where we will see the top 4 players who have accumulated the most points throughout Season 1. Those players will face off in the Tournament of Champions. Can't wait to see that. Who's going to make it? Tony Pepperoni remains the leaderboard. Right. Lil playing Water Guard Spies. Take a peek at what Stretch is playing with here. Ooh, and finds the Queen Hare's Revenge. Jalil waving by as it sinks to the bottom of that chaotic sea. Ooh. See ya. Queen Hare's Revenge, one of the most powerful cards in the set so far. If you guys are here on YouTube, be sure to give us a like on this video. Help us out. If you're enjoying the game, show some love. If you're having a good night, just hanging out with all of us. Appreciate it very much. Right. We have a close match here at the start. Right out of the gate here, 13. It goes back to Stretch's turn here. Ooh. All right, Stretch goes up with the Hammersmith. This is a Stranger card. Hammersmith, you're able to discard 2 cards from your hand. You get to carry any one card from your grimoire and add it right to your hand. Hammersmith is a great card to get you out of a tough situation in a pinch. Question is, did you choose correctly? We will see what I believe we'll probably see a King Harold, maybe a Tobin, a King Harold indeed. The King makes his debut. King Harold, one of the strongest creatures in the game, with Seither of 8. Ooh. He has a linger ability that gives all Vikings you control +1 summon. All Vikings, that includes himself. So he instantly goes right up to a 9. Lothbrok gets +1. Loyal Servant gets +1. Hoplite the Farmer gets 1. King Harold, a great little card. I shouldn't say little. He is very much the opposite. Stretch comfortable with his pick here as he's able to distance himself in a Seither race. Essentially +12 to if you think about it. For himself, and then +1 for each of the Vikings in play, which are 4. So Stretch should be up to 25 now. You guys are here checking it out. I'm curious, as the discussions and the murmurs and the rumors of the shamans and Valkyries, what are some heroes? I know we talked about Valkyries with Queen Cliff and Firefly. Who else might be in there? Who are some shamans? Who are those? Who are the heroes and the shamans? You know, of us here have been listening intently to a lot of the feedback, watching a lot of games from preseason, from Richmond to the season 1 here. I've kept a close eye on as much as I can, taking in everyone's feedback and working on the game. We're very excited to bring forth the next classes. Not only that, but I'm excited to learn a little bit more about these heroes that we have. What can they do? Ooh, Tobin. Tobin coming out strong here. Oh yeah, this is an older variant of this deck. We don't see the full arts in here. Tobin able to take control. He doesn't want any. Oh, man. And for everyone hopping in here this evening, we are featuring some gameplay from the Seither Chronicles TCG, presented by the Battle Bunnies. This is our league night. We're able to stream through Tabletop Simulator, featuring some of our players here taking the stage. Right now, we are featuring a mirror match between both Vikings. Hey, good evening, Amy. How are you? Keep in mind, this is all this artwork too is all hand-drawn artwork, custom characters, led by Frank Linatra and wife Krista Linatra, creating an epic, beautiful card. This game is built by the community. We are here featuring and demoing the game this evening. Hope your night is going well. Amy joining us from over on X. Ooh, we see the the Queen's Cannon come into play here. Awesome artillery card. Queen's Cannon can target down any one of opponent's creatures in play. Fire a cannonball right at them. The thing about that Queen's Cannon is it does deal area of effect damage or splash damage to any surrounding creatures. Let's go. Stretch in a bit of trouble here as his King Harold goes down. His first line of defense is now gone, leaving a very vulnerable Lothbrok. Just a loyal servant, no problem. Lil absolutely stacked his Lothbrok with a level 2 axe, being able to deal full attack to its target. Plus, Queen's Cannon, he should be able to take down that Lothbrok very next turn. Once these Vikings get rolling, it is tough to stop that train. Stretch only with 4 cards left in his hand. We're still fairly early in this game. Both players are Stretch is entering his 4th turn. Play a loyal servant for his creature for turn. My guess is raising Lothbrok Seither up to 13. That is correct. Stress showing a total of 15. No inventory items, no shields or weapons to Lothbrok. In a bit of a pickle. If he ends his turn here, you would think it would be very telling he doesn't have too much support in his hand. You would have thought he would play it now. Yep. Stretch's hand is, he wishes it had a little bit more to it. All Jalil has to do is just go fire, fire. Remove all that hard work. Anybody here in chat? What if you have been to comic cons, game cons, anime cons? What are some of your favorite things that you look forward to when you go to some of these different conventions? What are your best memories? What is the thing you seek out the most every time you go? I'm curious. Really looking forward to attending the playthrough convention next month in Raleigh. This is something I'm very excited for, not only to be a proud representative of the Battle Bunnies and the Seither Chronicles, but this is a game con. How am I going to focus? How do I not just wander off the whole day and just get sucked into playing all these awesome games? Costumes. Oh, you into cosplay? Super cool. There's one thing I am definitely looking forward to as well. I heard Frank is going to appear in a bunny costume. Right. He's hanging in there, Stretch. He's hanging in there as best he can. Able to get his hoplite out there and play. Joining me? Of course I'm joining you. I told you I'm going. Well, Stretch is, well, let's see here. It looks like 14, 21. Oh, okay. Hoplite goes bye-bye to 15, 22. Yeah, that Lothbrok with that level 2 weapon is just super powerful. Once that gets set up, it's tough to slow that down, unfortunately. So this Queen's cannon firing into those front lines here. A fair amount of damage. It's always an interesting point when a player has to decide whether they want to concede, save those cards from their hand, move on to the next round, reset the playing field, or try and continue on. It's the only thing I would probably recommend. Seeing this, I would probably have conceded if I were Stretched to reset this field, knowing that Lothbrok is just going to continue to mow me down. Those valuable cards, especially that Hoplite you can use for round 2, rather than relying on a Avenger. Yep, and it does look like a concession there. Right? 6. Ooh, that was turn. Interesting. That's one of my favorite one of the shows that comes to mind with cosplay and stuff like that is Arcane, League of Legends. There's been a lot of Jinx cosplay lately. Absolutely, she's one of my favorite characters. Seen a lot of cosplay of her. So sweet. Okay. Round one is in the books. Jalil takes it down round one. He's just one step closer to that third game win streak there. Wow, Jalil's hand was just absolutely yoked. He had everything he needed and more. All right, Amy, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. Right, they reset the field as players enter round two. Players will now draw into a 7-card starting hand. Again, Jalil winning that first round. So if he takes it down here, he will win the game, going 2-0 on the evening. That second win will put him tied for first place if he's able to win this round right now. Sir Pepe Roni is definitely rooting for Stretch here. All right, they only have 15 minutes to play it, though, so they need to keep an eye on that clock. Else things are going to get a bit awkward. One second, I'm just going to turn down the AC. Boom, it's like magic, and I'm back. Right. Mulligans have been mulliganed. I'm pretty sure, too, that I started streaming capabilities not too long ago. I remember watching Elon Musk's stream. Elon Musk is actually an avid Diablo player. And to test his streaming on X and their capabilities is he did a whole stream of him playing Diablo. Super cool. Which essentially leads to these types of capabilities now. It's absolutely awesome. go. We got King's Hair in play with a sturdy shield. King's Hair has a rally ability that is essentially able to King's Hair's Seither if King Harold is in the barrel pile, which he is. So King's Hair goes up to 8 plus sturdy shield, brings it up to 11. Ooh, the double shark bait play from Cult of Valhalla. Jalil loves to see it there. Jalil drawing +4 cards and has yet to play a creature for turn, and he is going second, which means he is also able to play a Mysterious Stranger card for turn. Opens up with a King Harold. Strong start here. King Harold is up to a 9 at the moment. Sturdy shield. Well, that'll bring it up to 12. -2 is 9. Right. Let's see here. Nope. Stretch needs to reduce that King's Hair down to 9. Ooh, King Harold did receive a level 1 battle axe. And Jalil bringing it all the way up to 14. Or plus loyal, sir. Excuse me. King Harold is what we like to call beefy bean burrito. Tough to take him down. Beautiful. Now he's at 9. Perfect. There we go. We're back in business. Stretch plays Queen's Cannon. Great card. Unfortunately, really, the only thing he's able to target down is that Loyal Servant. No weapons are in play for Stretch. Got an awkward board kind of shaping up due to the threats of those shark baits that Jalil opened up with. Anything that's played, the only Stretch is reduced down to 1 safe spot On the other side of King's Hair, that is not affected by Shark Bait. Does play King's Court, shuffles his hand up, doesn't like the look of his hand. Does show at Tobin that he just wanted to shuffle away. Ooh. We're going to go ahead and give Stretch a hand here. Literally. Sometimes you just got to give them a little push. Just a teeny tiny push. No, it's definitely, unfortunately, the way the hands are set up, they fall right off the table when you shuffle them. There we go. There's a battle axe that he was searching for now. Now that King's Hair gets bumped back up to its 11, it is attacking for half attack now. So half of 11 is 5.5. We do not deal fractions of damage, so it does round down to a 5. So anything 5 and lower, plus Queen's Cannon, so essentially 8 damage is being dealt between the two of them. Unfortunately, not enough for King Harold here. King Harold is definitely out of reach, sitting at 14, but you can take down that Loyal Servant if you so choose. Oh, man. Ends his turn. That's a decent turn. Was able to find a weapon. Lothbrok coming back out again. Anytime you are Vikings, Lothbrok again is the way you want to go. Ooh, the Sturdy Shield does come out. Plays it nice and smart. Equips it to Lothbrok. No need to get greedy with that King Harold. King Harold isn't going to win you the game alone in this current state. Although it is attacking for 7. Salvage, able to rescue up to 2 inventory cards from your Pharaoh pile back into your hand. Whoa. Whoa. Jalil just popping off with these level 2 weapons. Does find the battle axe of Cernonos. Does full attack and also half attack. Is dealt to adjacent creatures of the target. Jalil just absolutely popping off this turn. Plays Salvage, returns inventory items. Plays Noble Retreat, returns that Loyal Servant for turn. Able to reset its ability. King Harold now is attacking for a bunch. Even if Tradesies comes out, he's only losing 1 Seither. No problem. I would very much be okay. Yeah. See you later, King's Hair. Unless Stretch has a Tradesies. What is going to happen? Did it go through? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, the shark bait does go down as a because of the series. It is. That's okay. That's a trade-off Jalil is definitely okay with making there. King's Hair was getting too scary too quick at the expense of losing a shark bait. No problem. Jalil is positioned very nicely, especially as the time starts to wind down here. Players only left with 3 minutes, and we are in the second round. Jalil currently is ahead in Seither, so even if it does end preemptively, Jalil will win this. Farmer's Market. What's he going to grab? Draws 3. Queen's Cannon is currently in does not do anything, does not do enough. It only deals 3 damage. Both these creatures are just beefed up. Farmer's Market cannot play Avenger the same turn in which he already played a Mysterious Stranger. Just tosses a crude shield out there. We're seeing a little frustration. Oh my god. Do we see a table flip? Drama. Game 2. And it looks like I would take that as a win for Jalil. I don't know. He does have. I don't really know what's all going on here. Right, and that'll do it for our second game. All right, we are just waiting as time is called here. What we'll do is we will take a quick break here as we have players finishing up their games. And then Jalil 2-0. Jalil currently tied for number 1 spot. Will he finish a 3-0 set tonight? I think because of that, we will try and keep him here on our featured table this evening. See if he's able to pull it off as we get players coming back in here. We will get that all worked out. And so stay tuned. If you want to see that third match with Jalil, hang tight. Um, All right. We are back for our third game of the night here. Third and final match of the stream. Boy, we got a good one here. We have Jalil, who is currently tied for first place in the standings. He is currently 2-0 on the evening, looking to finish the night strong at 3-0, going up against Hambear. He is no sneeze of an opponent. Very much is going to have to work hard at this. Hambear is very proficient with his pirate deck here. For the first night, we will see the pirate versus Viking matchup. No mirror match. This is one of my favorite matchups. I am torn. I've been a big fan of Jalil's journey and progression throughout this season. However, Hambear is a fellow sorcerer. I do have to root for him. Throwing it down for the sorcerers this week. We will see who makes it out. Thank you guys for hanging in there this evening if you're still around. This is the match of the night here. This is the one. Other players looking on, if you are in the or you are hoping, you wouldn't mind seeing Jalil slow his roll a little bit. He's representing very strong for the Vikings. Corrected decks now too. All good. If they want to reset that, that's fine. Yeah, that's all good to me. No problem. Jalil, and this is going to be a big focus on gameplay this game. So Jalil opening up. He is going first. Yes, he is going first. Okay, opens up with Call to Valhalla, able to grab 2 pirate creatures. Does open up strong with that shark bait play. Be mindful. Hambear does play 3 noble retreats, able to remove those shark baits much easier than as if Jalil was facing a Viking deck here. Opens up with Hoplite turn 1. If you want to play Hoplite, this is the turn to do it. This is the time to do it in a game. The earlier, the better for that Hoplite card because it has a linger ability. Each turn that passes, Hoplite gets stronger by 1 Seither. Drywall in chat, eagerly looking on. As Drywall will get his chance to respond to the games from tonight as he plays Saturday. See if he can't make a dent in these standings. Hambear wins. Drywall will drop down. If Jalil wins, Jalil will have solo first, essentially pushing Drywall out again. Very interesting dynamic there. Never the fear. Drywall is a legend in his own right. He has plenty of accolades to show for, being a finalist in that Seither Cup. Anyways. Waterguard Spies comes out for Hambear here. Get to take a peek. We do see plenty of inventory. Down goes a level 1 battle axe. No problem. He's got another one in his hand. Jalil, plenty to work with in there. No problem. We do see a first mate come into play with a rally ability, able to play up to 2 more deckhands, either from his hand or Grimoire. Elects to bring down a Grace on Murphy. Grace goes down to 2. Sharkbait goes up to 4. First mate goes down to 1. You have to think that Hambear is possibly looking to do a Doug opening here. Not this turn, but essentially that's what he's setting up for. Hambear known for putting double graces next to each other. Those graces will now promote each other, bringing them up to 6 apiece. Or excuse me, no they won't. Both graces are dropped down to 2 because of double shark baits, but they also promote each other. So they actually cancel each other out. Graces stay at 4. King's Private Stock draws into a couple more. Feeling both players have strong hands here. Lots of choices. No weapons yet. I don't think. Yeah, nothing in. Yeah, no way can. If Hambear wants to take Hoplite out here, he is going to have to commit to Captain's Hook in play just to take out 1 Hoplite. Feels bad doing it. I probably wouldn't. That Hoplite there for Jalil is a nice insurance policy. Wouldn't doubt seeing a Lothbrock come into play next turn for Jalil. Nope. All at 4. Those graces are at 4. The shark baits are at 4. And the first mate is 1. What is this man doing? Can we get rid of that double die? Why is that double die there? Pretty solid start, though, all things considered, in regards to Seither pool. Hambear was still able to open up with a 17, no problem. We did predict Lothbrock coming into play here. Will that other battle axe make its way into Lothbrock here? Looks like he is reaching for it. We do know it is at the end of the end right there. That'll bring it up to an 8. Lothbrock now, in this moment, attacking for 4 because of battle axe's half attack. No tradesies from Hambear, only a halt. It's okay, it happens. It happens. That is the amazing coding Tabletop Simulator. It happens, guys. It's all good. King's Private Stock coming down, drawing 2 more cards. As if Jalil needs it. Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, what was that? Farmer's market, right? What did he grab? Did he draw three? Might have drawn three. I missed it. Pretty sure. Jalil looking to find that level two Battle Axis Ternonos, which has been pretty much the card that has awarded him those victories so far tonight. Looking to make it a third time. No problem. A halt comes down, a disarm comes down. No problem. That's all good. Cursed chest. No cursed chest from Jalil. No problem. That's fine. Jalil feels great knowing there's no tradesies in Hambear's deck here. We will give Hambear a bone here. Insert. I got it. I got it. I got it. We take things into our own hands. And there is the bug play here. He was prepping for it. And the crude shield takes 2 more damage to take Doug now. 7 damage has to be dealt to Doug to effectively remove it. But it is on the other side of the shark bait. The shark bait and the crude shield kind of cancel each other out. Right? Doug goes down to 3. The crude shield essentially does damage reduction by 2. So it needs 5 to knock out Doug. Nothing changes. It's actually a waste of crude shield there, to be honest with you. The only thing it is preventing is this level 1 battle axe play with Lothbrok at the moment. Lothbrok's still attacking for 4, so without that crude shield, Lothbrok would be able to turn Doug Farrell just in this current positioning. But you have to think with a massive hand that Jalil is playing with right now, he will be able to do something about it. Plenty of resources to get there. Loyal Servant will get there. Any shield will get there. Any level 2 weapon will get there. King Harold will get there. No, actually, King Harold won't get him there. Every 2 Seither, that half attack is essentially raised by 1. Because King Harold raises Lothbrok by 1, which brings him up to 9. Half of 9 is 4.5, rounded down. So that's why King Harold doesn't get there. But any one of those cards will get him there. There it is, Loyal Servant. Lothbrok can now, let's see, as long as Jalil's a player, he's a heads-up player, these should absolutely be going to Lothbrok here, and they are. 8 plus 3 is now 11. Half of 11 is 5.5, rounded down to 5, which is perfect math to knock out Doug. And there we go. That's fine. Halt, no problem. And there are great plays there with that halt, extending the effectiveness of Doug. Buying himself just 1 more turn at the very least. You got to think, does Hambear have that disarm card? If here's a situation, if Hambear has a disarm, Jalil on his next turn goes to upgrade his battle axe to a level 2, then tries to attack Doug. Will we see that disarm come out, essentially removing that level 2 after having discarded that level 1 battle axe? Very interesting scenario to think about there. Ooh, the Queen's Cannon comes down for a great play by getting some spread damage on the board here. He is going to go ahead and fire that sucker right off there. Get rid of that Doug. He doesn't even have to worry about disarm at all. That will go through. That will go through. Crude shield from creatures' attacks. Queen's Cannon is an artillery, not a creature. That is the difference. It is good. That does go bye-bye. Drywall, if you're in there with them and they are struggling, let them know that. If you don't mind. Yeah, let them know that if you're in there. Otherwise, I'll hop in. Okay, 1 second. All right, we're back after that one. We have the disarm there. He did have the disarm too, which is crazy to think about. I think. 1 second. Third round, third game gets. I see. Yeah, I see. Right. S comes down on a play. And Bear won't be able to find any other creatures unless he finds a noble retreat here, essentially locking himself right there at 20. Well, excuse me. Spartan's Order. Ooh, Spartan's Order. Huge Spartan Order play. Reducing Jalil's hand down to 4 cards. Get an absolute grip in there. Says bye-bye to all of those. What a draw from that Hess there. Drew right into that hand. Wow, that can turn the tide in a minute. Drywall will tell you that. One of his most hated cards in the game. That too, but Hammer kind of giving himself an insurance policy by putting Hesk in play, able to draw 2 cards if you discard a card every turn. One of the hero discarding a card here. Does he have Noble Retreat in hand? see. One he played. He played Käningard. I don't think he played Pirate Monkey. Wait, no, this is round one. Yeah, this is round one. What am I thinking? Sorry. So far he's down. Doug, you would have to. Ooh, maybe Pirate Monkey here after the Spartan's order play. Try and reduce Jalil's hand down to 0. He did play creature for turn, so next turn will be the turn to know if he drew into that noble retreat. Noble retreat imperative here. Mind you, Hoplite is just hopping along, growing stronger every single turn. It's one turn away from being the same as Lothbrok here. Lothbrok. Ooh, Jalil elects to equip the crude shield to. I thought he had a battle axe, no? All right. All right, we're good here. Does he play that? Oh, that's right. He doesn't have the that level 1 battle axe anymore because of Spartan's order. He has an entirely new hand. We haven't seen a creature go down yet either. No support either. Yikes! Did he draw into level 2 weapons? What else did he draw into? Some traps, some tradesies. Always a tradesies in a Vikings hand, I swear. Always. Discards a call to Valhalla. Yeah, I know that's Spartan's order. Hambear, that was his saving grace at the moment. Does he find the noble retreat here to put that pirate Mothy? If he finds a noble retreat here, that could spell disaster for Jalil at once. A very strong start for Jalil. Does find the noble retreat. You're picking up that first mate. Oh, he picks up the shark bait. Picks up the shark bait. What would be incredible? No. Yeah. Plays noble retreat, brings up that shark bait. Now he's going to play that pirate Mothy. He starts with shark bait first. Hambear picking up a bit of momentum here. I told you this is going to be a good one. It's everything. He didn't draw 2. Damn. Well, that's his own. Losing that battle access for no-nos, though, really hurts. I mean, not in this current situation because there's no level 1s in play, but Jalil does love them. It's okay. He has 2 left, and it's good to see that Jalil actually has some support cards in there that he will be able to play next turn. I saw his Avenger and what? Avenger, was it? Hopefully it wasn't Waterguard Spies. Hopefully at the very least it was like Farmer's Market. I don't know if it was King's Court, but I did see, I'm pretty sure one of them is Avenger. All right, what's his total? 4, 8, 12. Oh yeah, he's current. He's showing 18. That's good. 1 and 2 is 3, and 7 is 10. 9 is 19, 22. Okay, yeah, they're current. Hoplite is going to grow stronger here. Ooh, does he pass? I wonder. Ooh, he did elect to play Jackbeard. Very interesting. Curious to see what. Ooh, Jackbeard does get buffed up to 8 here because of the Grayson next to him, able to take down. Ooh, nope, not Lothbrok. Not even. Ooh, this is actually super interesting here. Can't touch Lothbrok because of the crude shield. He needs to be dealing 9 damage. He's only dealing 8 at the moment. Can't target down Hoplite because Hoplite is at 10. The only thing he can target is Sharkbait and Loyal Servant here. No other means to attack. The Jackbeard is the only one. One card left in hand. That Hesk. He is going to pop it. Does get rid of the salvage. What are his last 2? He absolutely needs to find a weapon here. If he finds a weapon, everything changes in the sense of being able to target down Lothbrok, knowing there's no tradesies in hand for Jalil. 2 cards. What are they going to be? 28 cards in deck. To find 2 weapons. Noble Retreat. Probably is going to pick up that Sharkbait again. Did play Creature for turn. Sharkbait is one of the 2 cards that are in his hand. Can't play it this turn. He did play Jackbeard. Smart positioning by Jalil. His 2 biggest guys cannot be affected by another Sharkbait. Sharkbait is only there to occupy space in Jalil's board and to draw him 2 cards. Unfortunately, he didn't draw the 2 cards, even though it says it on the card now. Draw 2 cards when played. Oh, sorry. Fortunately, they can't see my gray hand here. Oh, They are taking about half the allotted time. Does not work. Does not work. Needs 9 to KO. Needs 9 to KO. No dice. No dice. We'll make sure of it. Turn end. Wasted attack. Jalil can just simply 1, 2, 3, 10, 20. Yeah. Versus he's at 26. Okay. You can just fire Queen Hair's Revenge at first mate. Or actually, Hesk. Yeah. Hesk. Get rid of that flipping thing ASAP. He's locked into his 2 cards. We know one of them is Sharkbait. Sharkbait is essentially, no matter where he puts it, Jalil's going to get, no, yeah. Panbear should be playing it right here, so there's no change in Seither. They essentially cancel each other out. So -3 is 23. Jalil's got it by 1 here. It's an insane match. Unfortunately, they are eating up a bunch of their time. I think we let it go. I think we let the timer go here. It's a pretty significant match. Let me let gamer know that they can play out comfortably. No, I don't want to. What the heck happened? Yep. Yep. Play there. Jalil. Oh, okay. He does remember to draw 2 cards there. Here on the skin of his teeth, just able to hang in there right now. Both of those shark baits are at 1, no change. Anything, it just eats up some brick on Jalil's board. Blackbeard, no need to attack right now. I guess if he wants to attack like that, that's fine. Moving one Seither in play, tying the game. Next turn, top light will go up 1 more. Ooh, Queen's Cannon's got to be careful now. It does have 2 uses. That third use will remove Queen's Cannon from play, especially if you're only getting rid of another creature on the opponent's side of 3. It's a mute point, so there's no point in attacking down that first mate there. All right, let's see what they got cooking real quick. 1 second. All right, we are back. Not only that, too, but we are tied after 7 turns. They are going into overtime here. The tiebreaker turns. This is now turn 8. Turn 8 of round 1. These decks are going to be skimpy. This is a huge first round, though. Both players want this very badly here. Oh, another Grace. That Grace changes everything. That Grace is now able to take down that Lothbrok, going from 8 to 10. Just enough to take out that Lothbrok. Jalil apparently has no answers, unfortunately. That Hoplite remains the same. Hoplite can grow even stronger here in overtime, which is super interesting. I don't think it's going to matter much, though, unfortunately. Too little, too late. That Spartan's Order did Jalil in. Hambear playing it at the correct time there. Damn. Yep. Lothbrok does get shuffled along with the Crude Shield. That's always great to see. if there is a positive, that is it right there. That Lothbrok getting shuffled back in here. I think that'll do it for Jalil, unfortunately. Too much. He needs, what, 13 points? 14 points for the win here in 2 turns. Yikes. Looks like that'll do it. Round 1 going to Hambear. Wow, what a great first match. Blow after blow here from both sides. Looked like nothing was going to give Hambear, and then he picked up momentum in that second half. That Spartan's order was just absolutely deadly. Jalil needing to find that other battle axe. I want to know what that second Mysterious Stranger was in his hand. Avenger. Okay. The other one, did it get mixed in with that? It looks like it did. Oops, sorry guys. Sorry. Wow. Okay. Insane first match. If you missed that one, be sure to watch that on the replay. Wow, Hambear up 1 game. Jalil now looking to force a round 3. Dangerous round 3. Jalil's going to earn every bit of this game if he is able to pull it out here. Jalil most likely will be going second. He did play Hoplite. Hoplite was his only hero card for that first round there. Hambear now down both Jackbeard and Doug from that first round. Hambear looking for an Avenger to start things off early. Hambear opens with an Avenger here. That is a very aggressive start for Hambear. He will feel great going into the second round, and he's going first. That is the good side for Jalil. He can breathe a sigh of relief, as we won't see that Avenger card coming down till the beginning of turn 2 for Hambear. Jalil looking to open up with a King Herald here very quickly. Both Shark Baits down. Oil Servant down. Hoplite down. Queen's Cannon down. Oh, yeah. He's looking for King Herald or Queen Hare's Revenge. And or both. Hambear only down. He is down to 1 Water Guard Spies left in his deck, too. That is a choice he has to make, though. If he has both Avenger and Water Guard Spies, which one do you play first? Me, personally, I play Water Guard Spies. If you see King Herald come down turn 1, you almost have... Wow, that's tough, too, because King Herald plus weapon turn 1 for Jalil. Turn 2, he can potentially get a level 2 weapon on there. It's very interesting. A lot of ways this can go. Yeet that right out of here, no problem. Right, we do see Lothbrok come down turn 1. Wow, does he elect to go first? He did. He did. What? That's almost a misplay, I think. Especially with no inventory attachment for turn. right? That's one of the big reasons why you want to go first, is to be able to, especially as a Viking, is get that level 1 battle axe and play turn 1, turn 2, upgrade to a level 2. He did nothing. He just put a Lothbrok in play and called it. Salvage returning back Captain's Hook and Crude Shield. Salvage smells like an early Avenger play to me. Yikes. This is... No Queen Hair's Revenge, no King Harold. Hamburg just needs a second wind. Okay, you're getting one of your graces back, no problem. Curious to see what else he's hoarding in there. Does he play the Water Guard Spies? Does he play the Avenger? Two big cards that we are looking for here. The Avenger. There it is. Yep, Salvage tipped me off to the Avenger play here. Now that Jackbeard can come right into play, equip a battle axe. Does Hambear have the nuts? Does he have Call to Valhalla here too? It would be insane if he had Call to Valhalla here. It's like I've played this game before. Unfortunately, here's the downside. No Grayson Murphys left. Call to Valhalla. I guess you just go for first mate, really. You just need the most Seither points in play. This is gone. All three graces are gone. So he goes for a first mate and a second mate, I'm guessing. Yeah, because if he played Avenger, he also grabbed Doug as well. So he's just trying to get it in play. Okay, so he goes second mate and Aurora. No problem. I hear my dog in the background, which you probably do. He wants some screen time, I guess. He's patiently and waiting for a 2-break. I hate him. Oh no, you look so serious. Ooh, just one of the hero repeats it back to his hand. Careful there. Not the game you want to be. He's long and hard about this. Jackbeard coming down, able to grab that weapon. Yep, there goes Lothbrok. No tradesies effective here. Jackbeard is hitting for perfect math right now. Yeah. Take a second here and let my pup out. He's being a bit distracted. So this is unfortunate. I really don't want to miss this. It's all right. There's plenty of game left, I guess. So we will leave this up. I will be right back. Yeah, Let's see what he plays. Goes, yeah. Hambear with a great opening. Great opening here. A little questionable on Aurora. I mean, I guess he could just noble. It's not super questionable. Aurora can be noble retreated. Water Guard Spies, great response there. Take a peek, get rid of the rest. Fortunately, nothing to discard. No noble retreat, though. Very important to note. Not yet, though. He does have Hesk and King's Corpse. Plenty of resources to extend this game. Not out of it by any means. Ooh, King's Hair. Jalil. Oof. He drew into a tough hand. Yikes. I don't think Hambear is going to fall for it, especially if, you're trying to taunt them with a trade Z's or at least make it look like a trade Z's. If he chooses not to attack, that's fine, I guess. But King's Hair never gets the buff anyway. Hess does come down from play. Discard a card to draw 2 more. Card's that second mate. Draws 2. Does the creature still has yet to equip inventory or play a Mysterious Stranger. King's Private Stock, draw 2 more. He is digging right now. Our gamer right now is opponentless. Ooh, Tobin. Let's go. Grab that Hess. This game has changed. Thank you very much. Love the Tobin card there. Great play. Great heads up. Good patience. Discards a card, gets rid of the King's Hair. He is looking for anything. Give me something, please, deck. King's Private Stock. Give me 5 more, please. Draws into 2 more cards. Went from a hand of 2, 3, up to 5. Looking for a bit more here. Plus 8. Now out of reach from Jackbeard. Pretty sure no Graces have made their return back into Hambear's deck or hand yet. No problem. Beautiful. Open now up to a 8. Feature play for turn. Still no mysterious ranger play yet. No problem. That's unless Beard. Here's the thing though, hand bear. If I were a hand bear, I'd be attacking my own Husk with that beard. Because the longer that Husk is in play, the more outs you're giving your opponent now. Question is, did he draw into a trade seize? If he drew into a trade seize, the Jackbeard attacking into Husk gets absolutely yoked and safe for the rest of the round, pretty much. Ooh, the Moth. Good play. Wow. His deck is just absolutely. Oof. Amber's deck is performing on all cylinders right now. We absolutely have to give it to that. Wow. This is still somewhat okay. Let's see if Hambear has the heads up to knock out his own nest. That's what it's going to pretty much come down to. That is probably the best card out of Jalil's hand he could have started. King's Court, shuffle, draw 5. Pull it out. Oh my god, you can figure that out. Got a little freezy there for a minute. Oh, dude. Back for sure. Keep this going. All right. We are back. This is a kooky game. All right. Wow. Look at this board set up when I left. Oh, wait. No, yeah, that. Okay. He was able to find Queen Hare's Revenge, find Tobin, grab that Grace. Ooh, Grace is hot right there. Not only that, but Hesk also gets the buff from Grace as well. Avenger again. Wow, what are they going to have? 5 cards left in the third round? How many cards are they going through in these first 2 rounds here? Round 1 went to turn 8. And here we're seeing all the stops being pulled out as well. Hammer just forgetting to use these tokens. He's still showing he's on the 4th off here. Oh wait, oh man, am I optics off? Correct. Whoa, wait, oh. Okay. Jackbeard into King's Hair. Yep. Okay. Trade these. Okay. So 6. Jackbeard now at 3. Tobin now goes down. Correct play, correct use of trade seeds. 3. Oh, wait, 4, excuse me. Yep. Hesk does get the bonus. And he's not counting Hesk for the bonus. Camille better pick that up. Hesk is a pirate. He gets the buff. Ooh, Avenger. Right? That is the Avenger. Why is he? Oh, his card is the Avenger to draw 2 cards. Okay. King's Court. There it is. Wowzers. 2118, huh? 5, 9, 15, 18. Yep. 7, 13, 21. Yeah, it should be 23. Lothbrock. Battle Axe. Okay. Bring up to 2. Lothbrock's now at 8, effectively attacking for 4. I'm pretty sure all the Avengers are down, and we haven't seen King Harold yet. Meanwhile, we have seen all of the heroes from Hamdare. I'm just saying it's to a round 3. Sigil has a slight edge. Wow, discard. The removal of the die. What a comeback. That Tobin play taking Hesk out. And again, I stepped away. So I don't know. It appears that he never decided to take down his own Hesk. Oh no, excuse me. He's using Queen Hare's Revenge. Yeah, I almost don't even know if he needed to do that. I would argue that, well, Yeah, why not attack Pirate Mothy? He's the one that's discarding cards from your hand. You need those. That is okay. That is okay. I think Mothy is the bigger threat. Not necessarily because of his Seither, but for being able to discard cards from your hand where you can use those for next round. Right, if they both have Captain's Hook, and he's going for it. He is going for it. This is I shouldn't say insane. Insane is a strong word. Both players resilient. I mean, rightfully so, right? Hambear's in a position where he's trying to shut it down this game. That's fair, right? But if enough is enough, what happens if you lose this round? What are you going in with? Round 3 with 10 cards, 11 cards? Farmer's Market? Please tell me you're just going to harvest a level 2 weapon, right? Oh, he discarded. Move the die. Excuse me. There we go. Like, what are you guys doing? I don't know. I personally think Hambear needs to scoop in this state. You have to understand, I'm pretty sure both players are down both Avengers here. Hambear is down to 10 cards in his Grimoire, 1 card in his hand. Jalil is down to what, 13 cards in his 2 in his hand. Jalil still has King Harold left in his. He also may still have a salvage. I don't think I've seen a salvage yet. Um, So I think Jalil going into the third round and definitely has the upper hand. Maybe Hambear knows that, but he's also forcing the issue too. I don't know. I just think he should have targeted down the Pirate Mothy. And then Jackbeard the turn before. Pirate Mothy is the one discarding. Hopefully there's nothing too good in there. Right, what if he drew into his King Harold there? Oh, round over. Okay. Round 3. Round 3. We are looking for 1 card and 1 card only from Jalil here. Well, he can actually get away with the one thing that's also great is Lothbrok here with the level 1 battle axe. That is a guarantee. Right? Is this what's happening? Oh wait, no. He finally attacked Hess. See, that's the difference now. I mean, he should have realized Ember should have made that play probably 5 turns ago. But okay, okay. Because that's what got him into this whole mess. I think Jalil just okay. Yeah, that's the round. That's the round. All right, we're gonna go to round 3. Sheesh. That was crazy. Crazy, crazy game. I almost, you know what I'm gonna do while they're doing this? I wanna know what's in their Pharaoh pile. I wanna know things. Right, so let's see. Let's confirm double Avengers are out. Players, Avenger 1, Avenger 2, Hammer is down Avenger. Avenger 1, Avenger 2. Is there a salvage. Yes, there is a salvage left in King Harold and Lothbrok. Meanwhile, he's got 40 cards in here. Salvage down. One of the hero down. Well, one of the heroes irrelevant. He does have one Aurora left. Aurora would simply be able to grab a Grace or either a Doug. In the sake of Seither, you just grab Doug solely for that one extra Seither at this stage. Your deckhands, all your deckhands are gone for the most part. Yikes. This is going to be, oh, yeah, no, no spoilers here. No spoilers here. Okay, here we go. Last round. I really think Jalil has the edge here. We'll see. Yep. That's what it all comes down to. Who will get that optimal starting hand? Jalil's got Lothbrok and King Harold to play with. We do know that. He is mulliganing two. It makes me think he has one of the two of them. If you don't have either of them, I personally would be mulliganing up to three to give myself the best odds, even if it was an awkward or favorable hand. If I didn't see one or the other of them, I need everything to get that. This difference, I think, maybe not, because Amber is down so many vital pieces of the pirate puzzle, right? Second wind, okay, here comes a Pesk or a, what you call it, Grace. In my opinion, should be Grace. Grace, when getting the most value out of Grace, it is putting Grace in play is essentially a +8 card. That's what I'd be grabbing. Or you can also chain it with, you can also be grabbing Aurora the Fixer, to where now you're putting Aurora the Fixer in play to grab Doug, to where then that entire play is essentially +8 to your board state. So you could essentially do Aurora, leave a space, play Doug, and then second wind, Grace, put a Grace in between Aurora and Doug. So essentially it's a +16 with 3 cards. Call to Valhalla, I think, is also out. I think that's the formula right there. So if he doesn't have access to Grace other than this Aurora the Fixer, I'd be grabbing Grace here. If he does have means to grab Grace other than this Aurora the play, then you grab Doug here. Or you can just go Grace, right? I think Grace is just infinitely better, now that I'm thinking through it. He's going to need it. You have to anticipate King Harold. If you're playing Hambear, if you're up against this opponent here, you have to anticipate the worst. And he did play double halt and disarm. Yeah. I don't think Crude Shield's going to matter here, unfortunately. Both shark baits are down for Jalil as well. Yeah. I agree. I think the only thing is he doesn't have many creatures to play with in this moment. There's not much. What the hell is going on? I see this. This is weird. I don't really want to switch to master mode. I don't want to spoil the fun of knowing what their hand is. Hopefully they just leave it off the card. Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. It's a weird glitch. Yeah, Roar the Fix are usually good on the end pieces. All right, now we get to see Jalil. He's going to yank it right out. Yep, there you go. No hesitation. That was a very confident movement there. Lothbrok. You know Hembear is swearing up and down that Lothbrok right now. He is over it. Lothbrok bringing up to an 8. I don't know if he has any Noble Retreats left. I mean, Hembear might have a Noble Retreat left. Salvaged with a confident toss. It's almost an embarrassment of riches within those 2 cards left in his hand. Wow. Okay. Let's see what he can do with it, though. Unfortunately, Lothbrok alone won't be able to remove anything in this moment. For Grace to go down, it effectively needs to receive 6. And Aurora needs to take 5. Okay, Lothbrok to go down. A Grace plus another Grace next to Grace plus weapon will take the. No, it won't. Just kidding. Holy shit. You're right. You're right. You're right. Would you mind hopping in there real quick and letting him know that? Thank you. Awesome. Cool. Yep. Very good. Thank you, sir. All right. The double Grace comes out. Does he have the weapon to go with it? Well, the weapon won't really mean much in this moment. Really, it's just a race to Seither, and currently Hembear is doing exactly what he needs to do. So hopefully, right, 12, 15, 7 to tie. Does he have a King's Court? Oh, the Jin card. Hoplite the Farmer plus 5 cards to Jalil's hand here. Oh, Hembear, that's the last thing he wants to see. The only thing saving himself is he doesn't have to worry about anything. I shouldn't say that. A shield, a sturdy shield, a battle axe of Cernonos, or Freya will also achieve the task here. Wow. We were correct in the assumptions of the quality of Jalil's opening hand. Toss. The toss of that salvage, as if just flinging around $100 bill for everyone. I got the farmer. I got the farmer. You want a card? Sure. I got the farmer. Okay. Plus King's Court. He is still digging. I really hope he did not shuffle. Ooh, and he is removing that battle axe. One thing is for sure, that Freya is en route. Two cards left in Hambear's hand. No support, no mysterious strangers came down last turn out of Hambear. One to think that his hand is on the weaker side of things. Is that the correct play? Yes, it is the correct. Grace. Yep. Draws one card. Okay. We are 9-7. Okay. Wow. What an insane set this is. Yep, that's all of that is A-okay. He goes up to 7. He discards 1. Seven and 7 is 14, right? 14 is the total. Yeah, 5 and 2 is 7. Okay. All right, so 14. Okay, so plus. Oh, yep, Doug can. Oh, please tell me he has a trade seas in his hand, especially when Doug tries to attack Hoplite Farmer here for game. Oh my god. Ooh, no chance is that battle axe just right there like that. That's insane, bro. I mean, it's not necessary. No trades. And he was at 6. Ickies. I thought too far ahead there. I don't know why I thought. All right, just play King Harold, please, for the love of God. Thank you. Holy crap. Oh my god, thank you. What does he have? Like 10 battle axes in there? Jeez, bro. That'll do. That'll do. The only unfortunate thing, ooh, no, because Lothbrok did shuffle in that level 2 Freya. Is there a way to access it, though? It's essentially +3, 11, attacking for 5. Take down that Grace first, then makes Doug prime. Yeah, Grace, turn, Doug, turn, game. GG. That'll do. Fast forward time, that is the outcome. King Harold will be the lone. Ooh, that. Yeah, I forgot about the crude shield. Crude shield. Crude shield. That's fine. You can take out the hoplite. That's fine. Wow, this is insane. Yeah, I think they've been playing whatever they've been playing, like, you know, whatever you declared is the one you have to stick with. You know, they've been playing that way. Oh, and there you go. Loyal servant. Loyal servant. This should do it, guys. He is at 5. You're able to redistribute +4 to 14 to 11. Brings up to 15. Half of 15 is 7.5, running down to 7. Crude shield on a 4 is 6 to take out the Grace. Grace is gone. It's gone. Roy the Fixer's gone. Jalil just BMing over here, toying with Hambear's emotions, unfortunately. All love. Well played by both. This was, you know, this was incredible match. You know, Jalil definitely earned that 3-0 tonight, especially with this game. Great performance, great contesting. from Hambear. Hambear made him earn every second of this game. Great heads up play through thick and thin. Good pals going at it. So, GG's to all. Make sure you discard those 2 cards. Icing on the cake. One of them's Brock. Oh, it's good. This game should cause emotion. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I know. Golly. And you know what? Hey, GG to Jalil too. From the start of the season, he was struggling, being only able to really win and capitalize in those first rounds. And we're able to see him really progress through his strategy, able to, finish just as strong as he started, piecing things together a little further down the line. Super stoked for him. This is going to be an interesting week here. Very excited to see how Saturday's set of games go. Anybody who's hanging in here for Saturday, we will have League then as well. And we will see part 2 of this leaderboard take the stage as we have Drywall is in the top 4 contention. We have current confirmation that Sir Pepe Roni will be in attendance as well, looking to hang on to and reclaim that top spot. Jalil is going to make him work for it. Epic set of games here. Very excited as we dive deeper into this game. Let's go. Rightfully so. He's able to put it down. Well done, sir. But thank you guys so much for all hanging out tonight. YouTube, Twitch, and X. What a treat it was debuting this. Thank you guys very much. If you'd like to see more, check us out. Give us a follow. Hit that like button. We are always, we are on. Let me run it one more time for anybody in here. Based on a little second ago. Where to go? Discord. We are on Discord. That is where we live. This is where we go. All things Battle Buddies. Seither Chronicles TCG. Again, I'm your host, Creature. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I'll catch you next time. Next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be here again. So, be sure. Check it out. Have a good one.